Greetings. Love and blessings. Oh yeah, wiggly woggly. Love and blessings. Oh yes. This is the Nick Hour 100 new show series, or let's say possibly not so serious. Waggly woggly. Serious series. That's a mouthful, isn't it? I say no. And we're going to call it possibly, and flip the camera around and we'll see. Oh yeah, no, flip it. Flip. Oh. Weights and measures. Now, maybe some of you out there, hold on, I say, oh yeah, went to school. Maybe some of you didn't and was naughty boys and naughty girls. I say, oh yes. But there's some funny things in here, in the weights and measures, that, and I didn't even know myself until I read it. It's in one of these diary things. Meow. I say no. It's in one of these diary things. And if you read it, you put your wiggly wogglies on and you can actually see it then, because it's small print. And this page is on weights and measures. I'll have some videos later possibly on some more pages, key dates, the different things going off on certain days. A little spoiler here, little spoiler. I mean, like, do you know when Father's Day is and St. Swithin's Day? And it tells you about bank holidays and all sorts of stuff like that. I say, oh yes. Do you know when Remembrance Sunday is? Does it really matter when? Or St. Andrew's Day? There may be a video coming up of that. Extraordinary things. We've also might be one coming up of religious business going off here. Easter Day, Rotigation Sunday, Regation Sunday, and Ascension Thursday. Oh yes, we might be able to look into that. And then we've got some super duper notes in here. Videos maybe coming up on this marvelous-tastic Nick Hour 100 show. So today, for the video number 1, I'm going to tell you about weights and measures. Oh yes. Enjoy. Wiggle woggle. I say. Now, are you sitting comfortably or comfortably? Oh yes. Are you ready to begin this wonderful journey down the rabbit hole with Nick Hour 100? Oh yes. Are you ready? Have you got your teas? Ready? Oh yeah, I've got a bit left in here actually. I forgot it from earlier. It's a bit cold. I say no. Not to worry. Worry. We'll make one later. I'm sitting comfortably. Bit of a stiff neck though. I say no. And are we ready to begin? Wiggle woggles. Then here we go. This is weights and measures. You're going to learn something here. Stay tuned. Weights and measures. UK imperial units. 12 inches is a foot. Oh yes. 3 feet is a yard. Right. 22 yards is a chain. 22 yards is a chain. 10 chains is a furlong. How long? I say how many? Yeah, 10 chains is a furlong. Whirlong, turlong. And 5,280 feet. How many is a mile? 1,760 yards is also a mile. And 1,760... I've read that one out already. I say no. 8 furlongs is a mile as well. A nautical and feet is a 1 fathom. 100 fathoms, if you can fathom it out, undersea terms, nautical terms. 100 fathoms is 1 cable. I say A. And 1 cable length, or focus. 1 cable length, A. 6,080 feet is 1 nautical mile. Speed, 15 miles an hour is 22 feet per second. 1 knot is 1 nautical mile per hour. And you got area. I didn't keep mine, I didn't even do it. I delete that. I ain't got nothing like that left mine anymore. Well, it's silly, isn't it? I won't even. 9 square feet is 1 square yard, and 4,840 square yards is 1 acre. Acre. 640 acres is 1 square mile of volumes. 1 cubic foot is 1.728 inches, and 27 cubic feet is 1 cubic yard. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. But there's some good ones, there's some funny ones, there's some strange ones. Oh yes. And now you come down to capacity, and 8 fluid drachms is 1 fluid ounce. 5 fluid ounces is 1 gill. A gill. 4 gills is a pint. Did you know that? I say 4 gills is a pint. I say 2 pints is 1 quart, and 4 quarts is 1 gallon. 2 gallons is 1 peck. A peck. And 4 pecks is a bushel. 8 bushels is 1 quarter, and 36 gallons is 1 bulk barrel. How many? I say no. And then down here, you got the weight. Avril duples. What's that? Avril duples. 437.5 grains is 1 ounce, and 16 drams is 1 ounce, and 16 ounces is 1 pound. 14 pounds is 1 stone, and 28 pounds is a quarter, and 4 quarters is 100 weight. Is 100 weight. Is 4 quarters. Oh yes. 2,240 pounds is 1 ton, and 2,000 weights is 1 ton as well. I mean, do we really need to know any of this? Some of it probably, your basic ones. Some of it might be good if you're in a certain type of job. But if you're at school and you're learning, do you need to know all that? Now that is the question. What you've been taught at school? What have you been taught at school? Has it been relevant to your job, what you do, or your life at all? Oh yes, because if it isn't, then what was the point? What was the point? Oh yes. And we keep reading, and we've even got areas, volumes, capacities, weights. I mean, it's all like crazy stuff. Grams, millimeters, centimeters. I mean, some of these things are handy to know if you're measuring things. Oh yes, volume, area, square meters, all that things like that. Some of it comes in handy. Some of it it's just speciality when you're doing speciality jobs. And it even continues on this side. Over here, let me tell you, with beer, wines and spirits. A strength proof silkies. Table wines, 14 inches to 25 inches. Port sherry, 26 inches to 38.5 inches. Whiskey gin, 70 inches. Ouch. Beer, a nip equals a quarter pint. A large equals 1 pint. A small is half a pint. And a flagon is a fuck all. I don't know that for fuck all talking to myself. And a flagon is a quart. Oh yes. And we're doing a cup of tea here. I've got a cup of tea. Oh yes. You can't beat a cup of tea. Oh yes. Are you enjoying the video? We're just a slight tea break coming over here. Where did we get to? Flagons, quarter noggins, bottles, champagnes, wheat, barley and rice. Oh yes! I say a flagon is a quart. A ton is 216 gallons. Wonky, wonky, donkey, wonky, wonky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Aye. And wines and spirits. Whiskey, quart, half, and all that are Gills. 2 bottles is 1 Magnum. A noggin is a Gill, Gill. 2 bottles is a Magnum. 4 bottles is a Jeroboam. Right? 1 bottle is 1.5 pints. And 4 bottles is 1 Jeroboam. Yeah, that's what it says. And a bottle equals 1.25 pints. 20 bottles equals a Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar. There you go. You learn something every day. Crops. You got crops here: wheat, barley, oats, rice, bushels, barley, linseed, rice, maize, linseed, potatoes, £60 potatoes, maize, £56. Rice, £45. Wheat is at £60. Rice is £45. A bale cotton, US net, 480. A Brazilian. Oh yes, is a £397. And an Indian is £392. Hey, whizzle me wazzly. And barley is £48, linseed is £56, oats is £32. No change there. And a bag of coffee in El Salvador is 69 kilograms. As Brazil and a other is a 60 kilograms. Oh yeah. And you got the extraction rates here. 100 grains is 100 grains is 72 bread flour. 100 raw sugar is 92 refined sugar. 100 paddy rice is 65 milled rice. 100 raw cotton is 33 ginned or ginned cotton. 100 milk is 4 butter. And 100 milk is 9 cheese. Wear that one out. 1 ton of barley is 105 proof gallon of whiskey. That could be Andy Tinno. Oh yes. And 2.25 ounce of tobacco. 2.25 ounce of tobacco equals how many? I say how many? 100 cigarettes. Oh yeah, you see, you learn something here on the Nikkei 100, don't you? Oh yeah. Water 1 litre equals 1 kilogram and 1 cubic metre weighs 1 tonne. 1 US gallon weighs 8.345 pounds and 1 UK gallon weighs 10.022 pounds. How many? And 1 cubic foot weighs 62.428 pounds. 1 barrel equals 42 US gallons, equals 34.97 UK gallons as a cubic metre. I say, hey, I can't be bothered to read any more of that crap out. I say no. But you've got energy, 1,000 British thermal units is 0.293 kilowatts an hour, and 10,000 BTUs is a 1 therm. And 1 UK horsepower is 0.7457 kilowatts. Oh yes. And 1 calorie, and it says in brackets, dietitian's calorie, is actually 4.1855 kilojoules. Oh yes. And the precious metals, 24 carat pure gold, pure, I say again, 1 metric carat is 200 milligrams, and 1 fine troy ounce is 480 gratos. Excuse me, I say no. 1 troy ounce equals 1.55.52 metric carats. Oh yes. And you got your energy values: wood, peat, lignite, coke, I say no. Bituminous, coal, and fuel gas, and all like nonsense numbers at the end. 10,000 trillion zeros on the end. I say, and you got your clothing sizes here, rough equivalents for men's suits men's shirts, collar sizes, women's suits, dress sizes, UK shoes. That one could come in handy for the UK shoes. A UK 4 is a UK 4 is a US men's 5, which is also a US woman's 5.5. Europe 37. If you're a size 10 UK shoes, and then you're a US men's size 11, which is also a US women's 11.5, which is Europe's 44.5. I was like, hey, so there you go. If anybody needs to know any of that rubbish, it's all on there. And you got paper sizes. What a A0 is, A4. We all know what A4 paper size is. A5, maybe some of us know that. And the British size is for a large post, a royal, and a double crown. I say, it's all stonkatastic, exciting stuff. And that's about it. That's about it for weights. Well, a camera is all over the place, as they know. Weights and measures, upside down, in and out, and all around twizzly bits, all around the universe and back. I hope you enjoyed that multi-adventurous, exciting video. And this has been another Nick. So I hope you enjoyed this stonkatastic video. This has been another Nick Howe 100 production. Don't forget to like my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, nice comments only in the box down the bottom. I say, oh yes, oh yes. Don't forget to hit the bell as well to be notified of my new exciting stonkatastic videos. Oh yes. And this has been another And So the Universe Begins, or began even, an instruction guide for life's little everythingness. Catch you later.